So imagine you are on a first date and they ask you, do you have any baggage? Versus, do you have some baggage?
Oh, wow, yeah. That is completely different.
Right. Like one implies they're just making, polite conversation. But the other basically implies they already know you are a little crazy.
Exactly, yeah. It totally changes the vibe of the question.
It does. So today's deep dive is about why swapping just those four letters completely rewrites reality. We have pulled together a stack of linguistics papers and ESL teaching guides to look at the psychology of some versus any.
It is a really fascinating distinction.
Yeah, and our mission today is to clear up exactly when to use which for you listening, because it gets confusing.
It really does. At their core, both of these words describe an unspecified amount of something,
Right.
but they operate in completely different grammatical environments. So the foundational rule here establishes cognitive boundaries. Basically, some belongs in positive sentences.
Oh, yeah.
It establishes certainty. So think, I ate some rice, or I have some books.
Which means any is like forced to do the heavy lifting for the messy stuff, right?
Yep.
Like negatives and questions.
Yep, precisely.
So if I say, I didn't eat any rice, I'm using it correctly because the sentence is negative.
Right, the negative structure actually demands that shift.
Interesting. Hearing you say that back to back, it makes it really clear why one of our sources points out a major conceptual trick here.
Oh, the vibe shift, yeah.
Yeah, like some just inherently sounds friendly and certain,
Mhm.
but any has this open, almost skeptical ring to it.
Right, because some has a built-in assumption of existence, while any just leaves the door completely open.
Okay, so let's pressure test this rule for a second.
Go for it.
Say I am staring at my incredibly unorganized desk right now.
Okay.
If I say I don't have some pencils,
Hmm?
is that just clunky or is it like fundamentally broken?
Oh, no, it is fundamentally broken, conceptually.
Wait, really? Why?
Because, well, when you introduce don't, you're entirely wiping out the existence of the pencils.
Oh, I see.
Right, and since some implies a specific existing group of items, it just logically crashes with don't. You need any, because it acts as this open, boundless container that perfectly agrees with zero.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But here is where I think I found a massive loophole in the rules.
Uh-oh.
Let's hear it.
Well, you just established that any is the default for questions, right? Like, do you have any homework?
That is the standard cognitive boundary, yes.
But, okay, if I am sitting at a restaurant, I don't ask the waiter, can I have any water? I ask, can I have some water?
Right, yeah, you do.
So if any is for questions, am I breaking the grammar law every single time I order a drink?
Well, no, you aren't. You are actually using a perfectly permitted exception.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because language is ultimately about human connection, right? So
Yeah.
we break the any for questions rule and revert back to some when we were doing one of three specific things.
Sure.
Making a polite offer, making a polite request, or when we fully expect the answer to be yes. I get it. Because when you ask for water, you aren't genuinely unsure if water exists in the restaurant.
Exactly. You are making a polite request, assuming they have it.
Or, like if you're hosting a party, you ask, would you like some tea?
Right. You are warmly inviting them to have it. Asking, would you like any tea, it implies a level of skepticism.
Yeah, you doubt they would even want it.
Exactly. It sounds almost rude.
Wow, okay. So for you listening, to just quickly recap and distill the takeaways here,
Yeah, let's do a summary.
the baseline is to use some for your positive statements and your polite offers or requests, and you deploy any for negatives and open general questions.
That covers the mechanics perfectly.
Awesome. But before we wrap this deep dive, I want to leave you with a final thought to explore on your own.
Okay, what is it?
Think about how subtly the context changes when asking, do you need any help versus do you need some help?
Oh, that is a really good point.
Right. One is just a general open question, but the other implies a totally different expectation or situation. Just something for you to mull over.
Subscribe to The Explainer channel for more videos.